Nah, but Jay's a dope dude. He's dope. He's very he's a very educated person. Like he's very educated, book wise, street wise, sense wise. What I really admired about him was he was connected with the Lord.
Yeah.
I
He's
don't
a
know if
very
people know that
spiritual-
about
Yeah,
Jay
he's a
Prince,
very
but he's a
spiritual
very
guy. Yep.
that man has a connection with God, bro.
So coming through the boxing ranks, and of course, as we was talking about the OG Jay Prince.
Yeah.
You had dealings with Jay Prince in the boxing arena?
We never did business together, but I've been around Jay for a long time. Jay is like one of my mentors. I love.
Was he there at the beginning of Floyd's career?
Say it again.
Was he there at the beginning
Yeah,
of Floyd's
he was.
career?
He was with Mayweather. Yep.
Yep.
And Floyd did a lot of. Well, I don't know if it was the beginning. It was like somewhere like in the beginning.
Well, obviously, you guys have been fighting since young, but
nah, but Jay's a dope dude. He's dope. He's very he's a very educated person. Like he's very educated, book wise, street wise, sense wise. Because you find a person that sometimes you might find a person, they're not book educated, but they're very street smart.
That's right.
They know how to maneuver around the street. Then you might find a person that's a business person, but they're square in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
It's hard to find that balance.
It's rare to find someone like that. So Jay is definitely one of those guys. I remember being at Jay house, and we was riding on 4-wheelers. We were riding 4-wheelers, and he was taking me way out. We was way out in the I think it was just me and him. We was way out in the farm and the land. We riding, going to see something else. And Jay kept stay behind me, stay behind me. I'm like, yeah, I got it. And I hit a tree. And I flew in the air and I hurt myself pretty bad. I mean, long story short, I was knocked out on the ground. The next thing I heard was Jay was like, you all right? You all right? And Jay picked me up, put me on top of his 4-wheeler, and rolled me back to the house. I mean, I was all busted. I had blood and everything all busting out and stuff. But but I remember, it was just me and Jay. We were far from the house.
Is this in Houston?
It's in Houston.
Okay.
It's in Houston, and I just remember, Jay taking me back. We went back to the house, and I got myself together. But Jay has always been an inspiration to me, man. I've been around him for a long time. The thing was, the reason why we probably never did business was because at the time when he came around and I was dealing with him, I always had other management and I was in deals already.
Okay.
But I always hung around him. He'll tell you, Zab was like my fighter. I was right there with him, gaining the knowledge, gaining all information. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I like the way he maneuvered and conducted himself. You know what I'm saying? So as a person, he was a very, very, very sharp, to the point. And what I really admired about him was he was connected with the Lord.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know that about Jay
he's
Prince,
a very
but
spiritual
guy.
Yep.
That man has a connection with God, bro. I'm saying shit. I mean, we all do. I mean, now that my walk of life now, I feel like I have a connection with God too. It's the same way. But you learn this from people like that. And you watch a guy like this to be so ferocious outside and be a little guy. You like, wow, look what he represents. He represents the rap a lot business and Scarface, and these guys they're notorious and but the guy, when you sit down and you talk to him, you like, wait a minute, this guy is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that kind of attracted me to him, like, wow, this is dope. This is what I want to be like. You know what I'm saying? I want to, you can still be gangster, but you have the connection with the Lord.
That's right.
So, and then also with having the connection with the Lord, it balances you because no matter where you at in the streets, you have boundaries. When you connected with the Lord, you have boundaries. There's things you cannot and you will not do because you're gonna break your relationship with the Lord. And I always admire that and respected that about Jay. You know what I'm saying? Always.
Yeah. So as you're moving along, and then so your first loss was to I don't know, I keep messing up. Casazu. And then what was your second loss? That was that Garcia?
Second loss was probably Danny Garcia.
Yeah, Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did that have the same sting as with that first gentleman?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I was mad and upset and hurt. I mean, the reason why the Garcia fight didn't really hurt me because we went through a 12-round bloodbath. When you look at Danny today, you see he got a cut in his head. that I did that. You know, I got a cut on my eye over here that he did that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I went to war.
No matter what, when you wash your face in the morning, you like, oh, Danny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he go the same thing. The goddamn Zab. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and just the type of fight that was in, the mano to mano, the back and forth, the bloodbath, and you know, when you give your nuts and guts to something, even you know, win, lose, or draw, you still feel like I gave him my all, bro.
Exactly.
I stood tall on 10 toes and battled. I mean, that's one thing about my career. We could go through every fight. You see, I've never backed down from nobody. I fought everybody toe to toe, hand to hand, win, lose, or draw. We gonna fight. One thing about it, there's no opponent that be like, I ran through Zab. Nobody.
Right.
If they are, they lying. Big cat. Big cat. Big cat.
It wasn't no walk in the
park.
park.
No, there's no walk in the park, bro. It was like, yo, I had to fight.
Yeah.
I had to fight. You know what I'm saying? And Zab gave me, he could punch. There's nobody say I can't punch. And he's fast. You know what I'm saying? And he got skills. So
have you ever broke your hand in the ring?
Yeah, I broke my hand on DeMarcus Coley, chop.
Okay.
So I broke my hand in the 3rd round. I had to fight from the 3rd round to the 12th round with one hand.
Damn.
And you know, if you go back and watch it now, you could, you know, like now I go back and I watch it, I could see it.
Yeah.
But at that time, he couldn't see it.
Okay.
You know, I was doing a lot of feints and head movement and talking. I was talking to him a lot. Yeah. I was doing a lot of profanity.
Yeah.
Using a lot of profanity. And this was, you know, and it's true. When a person starts using a lot of profanity or stuff like that, it's because they're covering up something or they're hiding something. That's what I was doing. I was hiding. I had a broken left hand.
Did you know that you had broke it when you broke it?
I knew it. Okay. I knew it. And when I dropped him, he went down, and I felt this pain. That I said, "What is it?" It shot through my whole body. I was like, but when I turned around, he went down. So I thought the fight was over. He got up. I said, "Oh my God, damn!" And then the bell rung ding. We went to the corner, and I was like, I went to the corner. I told my dad, I think I broke my hand. He was like, "Don't." So my dad is always, he's like, he a renegade, bro. He's like, man, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Use the other hand. Like, you know, my dad is a fighter's. A real, like, a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know,
and
like.
You still came out victorious on that fight.
Yeah, I won the fight. I won the title.
One-handed
One
fight.
hand. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Big shout out to Chop. He was a great guy. And I even, you know, thank him for giving me the opportunity at even going for it. That was dope.
Yeah. Now I know that pain. I broke this hand too.
Yeah.
So when you do
left hand.
Yeah, left hand.
Me too.
I swung wild, hit somebody in the top of the head, broke that, and was like,
I hit him right on his chin. Boom, broke the left hand. Like I even had my doctor they had to rebuild the structure in the hand and all that stuff.
Oh, damn.
It was crazy, bro. It was ugly.